Hey there, I'm Mr. Know-It-All, the lead swing trading analyst trader at Swing Trade Pros, the #1 swing trading and bot community in the world. And I genuinely want to help you make your mark in the thrilling world of swing trading cryptocurrency. I've been trading since 2017 and I've taught myself many different trading strategies, patterns. I'm known for the falling wedge pattern, as you guys might know. I've dedicated my life to mastering these types of structures and patterns, and now my goal is to impact the lives of 1 million of you. You heard that right. My goal is to impact 1 million people this bull cycle. Let that be you. Cryptocurrency markets can be a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. But through swing trading, I've discovered a strategy that can truly make a difference. I've poured countless hours to studying the intricacies of falling wedge patterns, rising wedge patterns, you name it, and it has become my area of expertise. Here's the thing. I genuinely want to see you thrive in this market. That's why I've made it my mission to impact 1 million of you. I want to provide you with the tools, insight, and support you need to navigate this exciting but challenging landscape. Swing trading is not just about technical analysis, it's about understanding market psychology and developing disciplined risk management strategies. I'll be there to guide you step by step as we identify different types of patterns and structures and seize profitable opportunities. Together, we'll build your confidence in trading skills, ensuring you're well prepared to face the twists and turns of swing trading. Believe me when I say that I genuinely care about your success. That's why I'm inviting you to join me, Mr. Know-It-All, on this transformative journey. Let's make the most of this bull cycle and work towards your financial freedom together. You'll find all my links in my bio. Reach out and let's dive into this world of swing trading. I'm here to support you and your family and guide you every step of the way because your success matters to me. Together, let's make a real impact and achieve trading success.
Right. Test. Can you guys hear me? Welcome back to the stream, guys. Bitcoin just closed I want to say, really like right at support here, right? Looking left. We did put a nice, nasty bearish engulfing candle in the previous week. But our daily oscillators are oversold. So I do think that at some point we will go back up to test that 27.4K region, which is the 618, before, kind of a decision that will happen here. If we really pump through this and use 27.4 as support, then we can kind of come back into the structure, right? But let's take a look at what Tether's doing, and we did actually break this weekly demand line that was we used as support to catalyze this move up. All right, so that's something interesting developing here on the Tether chart. The weekly, putting in I would say a resting candle. Still an engulfing candle from previous week. I would still say that this looks pretty bullish. The weekly stochastics are still poised up here and, sitting around 60 neutral to bullish territory. Okay, so the outlook on Tether is still unfortunately bullish. And we are, closing in on a pennant that has been in development since August of 22 and just kind of trading in this range really tightly, holding the bottom demand line here as support. If I was to be, trading this, I would say that this is looking pretty good for a breakout to the north side. All right. So that's maybe not going to bode so well for crypto assets. And that's kind of why we're kind of analyzing it this way. All right. And so, trade with caution, of course, guys. I'm not we don't like to trade breakouts, but, when this does break out, that might be an opportunity to take some short trades, right? So, but until we do that, I'm going to sit here and tell you that, well, a lot of these assets are oversold. They're sitting at supports. Some of the stochastic RSIs on those assets are actually looking like they're in the buy zone, right? So I'm having a hard time believing that this is just going to just bust out of here so quickly. It might consolidate some more. It might even get a retest of like 7.6%. We might do something like this where we come down like here and maybe make a higher low and then we bust out of here. That could then, get those assets out of oversold territories and cause a bit of an upside move. and, liquidate some of these people that are shorting at support here and kind of get a reset on the market. And then I would say there's a really good chance if it does do that after it, because it broke this range, right? And it got just getting rejected up here so far. It's still holding this flag, right? Until it's not. And the reason why I say until it's not is because, well, let's take a look at our 2-day oscillator here, okay? Our 2-day oscillator is showing us that, hey, we could be out of momentum here on the 2-day chart. The daily chart is already telling us that, hey, this should be sold, should be coming down, right? So the shorter time scales are telling us this is overbought, right? And so I would look left, right? Looking left here, you can see we have this area right here as a support. It might just come down to like 7.8 or something. That looks like an area of confluence on this chart where Tether could come down to, right? Overbought. You don't want to be buying Tether up here if you're a day trader, right? You would want to be selling your Tether here, right? This is not the buy zone. The buy zone is oversold territories, right? So I'm still of the opinion that maybe after Tether gets out of overbought territory and comes back to neutral and gets a reset, that we could see some more downside in the market. Okay. And when that happens, I don't know. It's kind of just, we have to continue to monitor the market and see how the price action goes. And I could be wrong. This could just end up, dipping a little bit and then just pumping right through the pennant, and Bitcoin just lose all this major level right here, because this is a major level right now. Okay. Like, we had one test here rejected. We made this low. We then reversed the trend and tested it again, rejected it, but we came back down and made a higher low. And then we proceeded to break through this level. So this level right here, in my opinion, is probably one of the biggest levels right now in Bitcoin. Okay. So breaking this level right here would really just negate all of this price action from January and basically this whole year, right? So I think this is a major level. I'm not saying it can't be broken. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that I think for the moment, Tether is a bit overbought, extended, at least on the daily or 2-day time scales. And we could see Bitcoin, go up to test 27.4, 27.5, the 200-week moving average, and really confirm that we're going to see continuation to the downside, right? Because this is definitely a breakdown candle, right? And we're definitely in some sort of bearish consolidation down here. I'm not of the opinion that this is a bullish movement. I am of the opinion that we could see a retracement. All right, so understand the differences between those and kind of position yourselves accordingly. So yeah, that's my analysis here on Bitcoin and on what's happening with Tether. Let me put on some music here for you guys, and we can chill out, and you guys can ask some questions about some assets and where I think maybe those might go. What's going on, Landscraper? What's going on, Toe? What's going on, IJ Money? All my OG followers. Appreciate all you guys. What's up, Bilio Proof? Right, so right in a weekly demand zone here, major support level for Bitcoin, resting right on the significant area here for the change of trend that we got back here in March, right? It's just holding it. We're just sitting here. What do you guys think is going to happen? I think our worst case scenario target, if we continue down, this is the area I'm targeting. Okay, this $20,000 level, and the worst case scenario is this green 50-day weekly moving average right down here at 17.6K, but probably like 18.6K or 18.5K. I would say that would be, in my opinion, that's probably the worst case scenario, because if this is, this is broken, right? Clearly broken. And from our swing low to our swing high, we would expect, a 50% or a 618 retracement. So 20K. A really deep retracement would be the 886 down here at 17.5 or even 18.6K. That would be huge value areas here for Bitcoin. All right. If we get down there and it isn't bought up at the 50% retracement level at around 22 or around 20K. Yeah, 20K is probably huge volume node right there. That's a 618 from the swing low to the swing high here. But like I said, short term, I think it's possible we do something like this where we come up and we retest this area right here. Okay. Right there, 27.4, 27.5K. And we go up to test it and maybe most likely reject it. And then we break down. Okay. Something like that. So that's it. I still think we're in phase one of this bull market. By all means, I still think we're in a bull market, regardless of the price action not dictating only up, right? Because all of our previous bull markets, we've done something similar where we have a nice run up. Although I will say this cycle has been kind of weak because of the dollar going up as it's been doing. And so it's kind of tough for Bitcoin to really perform. Here you go. I have this drawn as a rising wedge, and we haven't broken the rising wedge just yet. We're at the bottom part of it here. And so, but yeah, I mean, basically the same thing, right? So in the 2019 bottom, we had a nice push up, and then we came back down to retest the 50-week moving average. Made a double bottom, right? 2015, 2016 cycle. Again, we didn't quite have as parabolic of a move as this 2019 area right here, but we did the same thing. We came back down to retest the 50-week moving average. 2012, not really so much. We actually just held it, and we held the 200-week moving average, and we just ran. Different times, different scenarios, different things going on, but I still think our bottom is in the market. Just maybe go retest these lows is all I think is happening right now. So this might delay us another year from a major uptrend or a major bull market. This is the accumulation year for Bitcoin, guys. Remember that. This is an accumulation year. So sideways price action or downside price action. Really good buying opportunities as we come down. Not financial advice, of course, but you guys know the drill. You want to buy low, you want to sell high. Filecoin for a second. I'm actually in a trade on this thing right down here. And the reason why I'm in a trade down here is look where we're at. This looks like almost like a triple bottom on Filecoin. Okay, so the weekly stokes are coming down, but go to your 2-day. Look at your 2-day oversold down here. You're showing 2-day bullish divergence. Okay. Stokes are about to cross up. You're in the node squeeze down here at the bottom of the band. Volume receded. This looks pretty good down here. Okay. I mean, maybe just even a test up to, 450 is possible if Bitcoin goes into retest its 27.4K region. And that's a 40% move, guys. Yeah, it's going to get sold into, right? But good risk to reward down here for sure. And you can strategically set your stop pretty easily. You can clearly see the level, right? Set your stop below $3. Let it run. Let it go. Cool. I like that setup. That's nice. Low risk for sure. All right. Sol, DXY, ETH, gold. Well, you can see the dollar is, or the tether dominance is coming down, right? So that's good. That's going to be boding well for crypto assets. All right, good. DXY. Dollar is technically in a break, right? Broke out. So it broke out of a descending triangle down here. I would say you have a trend line here that you broke, right? You broke that trend line. You got some levels of resistance up here on this 105 region. If you get up here, 104.75, 0.76 area, all right? Again, your daily is probably getting close to topping out. Yeah, daily's overbought. You got some bearish divergence happening on the daily RSI. You go to your 2-day chart. 2-day chart's got some room to run still. The dollar probably continues higher, fortunately. Weekly chart. Weekly chart is really looking pretty strong down here. Okay, sitting around 58 on the RSI, so it has room to run. That's your real RSI level on the weekly that you're looking at is that 60 zone, that really bullish control zone area. All right. But daily and 2-day Stokes are starting to roll over. Okay. So after you get a breakout, you usually get a back test, right? So we could just be looking at a back test here for the dollar, which could translate for Bitcoin's back test, right? So gold. Yeah, I mean, this level right here, this 1979 level is pretty important for it. You broke this uptrend that you were in. You could kind of redraw this, I suppose, but you're sitting on the support zone here. I wouldn't say to short gold, man. That's probably not the right play. If anything, you're going to swing up on gold, okay? 3-day stochastics pointing up. You're sitting down here at 42 on the RSI. I wouldn't say to short gold, man. That's probably not right. Probably not an accurate thing to be saying. That's it. Gold looks fine. I mean, it's just sitting in a range. It's been sitting in this range for quite some time. Anything, I'd be looking along this thing. But you're fine, man. You're sitting, in the middle part of this range. It's kind of in a no man's land trade area, but Down sloping channel, right? We know we broke that area there. But the daily and 2-day are telling you upside, okay? We could be looking at a little bit of a wedge formation here on gold. I don't know. There's no real demand line there, but this looks like a wedge in development, okay? All right, Sol, ETH. DNA, we'll take a look at it, sure. So Sol trying to work on maybe what could be a higher low here. Right? If you hold above 19 bucks, you're still making higher lows. So I would say this is fine. I would say this is fine. Maybe a little wedge formation here. You got to get back. You do have to get back above 22 bucks, man. That's a critical level for it, right? Broke above it, broke back below it. But again, making a higher low than, $14, that's good, right? This is your line in the sand here on Sol. You break that low, man, you're making lower lows, most likely. So far, you're okay on Sol, okay? ETH. ETH is very oversold on the daily chart. This looks like a cup and handle reversal on the daily. 2-day wrecked. Like this is probably a good buying zone for ETH, all right? And I will say the weekly chart doesn't look too hot at all. But yeah, testing neutral territory. Stokes coming into buying zone. Monthly's still okay, right? As long as you don't curl down here and just dump right through everything. But back testing or retesting this level here, this area here. I mean, some people could argue that it broke this major trend that it was in, and that it's in a bear flag here. And ETH looks like trash. And like $400 could be your target. But I don't know, man. The quarterly chart looks fine. In terms of the stochastics crossing up. But yeah, we could see some more. We could see another leg down. Maybe retest 750 or something. If the dollar continues its bullish movements. Could get uglier before it gets better, guys. All right, DNA. can't really see how these shit stocks are going to perform if the dollar is so strong. But yep, we had your break here. And you have another break here. Right, so kind of a rising wedge type of structure. And, you know, these typically break down to the bottoms of the wedges. You're sitting on a really big support level right there, pretty clear cut. Your 2-day chart is telling you that maybe you bounce here a little bit. Your daily is not looking too hot, but you're still holding this to this level. I mean, if you lose this level, bro, like, $140 next level, and you lose 140, $121, you lose $121, potentially new lows. I don't know. This is not really looking that good. Okay, XRP. Still holding above 50, so that's good. But you broke this parabolic trend line that catalyzed this movement up to the 38.2% retracement level. I'm thinking that it's possible that if it does lose this level, it maybe sweeps back down to 40 cents. And then maybe is able to break north, or, well, maybe we break south. I mean, who knows? That would suck if we break south, but it can happen. The dollar is so strong. But I'm leaning that it's going to break up eventually because the longer time scales are still looking okay here, right? The 3-month, the quarterly, this looks great. So a bit of consolidation these next couple weeks, maybe month. In these markets, I think, and maybe 2 months. That's what I'm thinking, man. So dollar trying to push again, dude. Yeah, so I guess being net short this market right now is probably going to be okay as long as the dollar is, you know, pushing the buttons. CRO. It just looks awful. I don't know. Where is this thing really trading these days? Is it Coinbase? You're not a major support here, man. I mean, you break that, there's really nothing below it. So what do you got below this level, man? I guess 2 cents. Looks pretty bad. I can't be bullish this market right now. It's impossible. Dollar's too strong. Two-day engulfing candle, breakout candle, weekly breakout candle here. Yeah, we're at the top of this range on the weekly. So we could see the dollar pull back a little bit here, you know, maybe to like 1039 or something, and Bitcoin try to test its 200-week moving average. So, but yeah, these markets looking kind of bearish, very bearish, I would say, right now. I don't know what you want me to say about this thing, dude. This thing is $80 on the monthly, but in a breakout. Crazy shit, dude. Don't lose that trend line, buddy. You lose that, see you later. It's good until you lose the parabola, man. That's it. Good luck to you. There is one coin in crypto land that is doing things that no other crypto coin's doing right now, and that is elephant money. That is elephant money. This thing is hyper bullish. Doesn't matter what the market's doing. INJ is done. This thing's done. We got the elephant in the room. Damn. This thing's just getting fucking wrecked. Flow looks like hot garbage. Bear flagging. Gross. I don't know, man. Like, I think this market's going to bounce. It's just so wrecked. Like, how can they just keep dumping it? I think we get a bounce. At some point, we're going to get this bounce. It's got to bounce. They can't just continue trying to sell into support and, like, I mean, I guess they can. I mean, there's not really much demand for these assets, right? I digress. Who's buying these shit coins? Nobody, right? Swipe looks pretty good. It's true. There is no interest. I heard Binance just lost Visa and a couple other payment processors. Binance has some divergence down here, though, man. You got some 3-day RSI bull div going on down here. IJ Money, that's how you know it's a good time to accumulate stuff, man. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely liquidity issues across the board. So it's going to be tough for these markets to really rally or do anything significant until that issue is fixed. But yeah, that's it, man. I mean, just you guys want to cover anything else tonight? I think the overall picture here is pretty clear. Probably more downside at some point. That's it. Get a reset on these oscillators for the next couple of days, maybe, and then maybe at the start of the new month we dump some more. So maybe pump into this close or retest into this close, and that's it. Matic. Yeah, Matic's wrecked. BTC 3S. Yeah, we can take a look at it, man. I would say, man, if Matic loses this low, bro, this is just straight up. So hopefully Matic doesn't lose this low, man. But yeah, 30 cents is the range low on Matic. I would target that for a buy. Wolf, let's take a look at it. Yeah. Could try down here, man. Could try here, but that weekly is telling you there's more downside maybe to come. Monthly looks okay. So yeah, I would say if you lose this low, I would target the bottom of this area here, like 20 bucks, because it's just straight up, straight down. You got a couple support areas here, I guess. You know, you might do some shit like this where you come up and test this trend line and get rejected and then just dump right through this area. BTC 3S. Not really sure what this is. This is the short spot ETF or something. Well, you broke the downtrend, right? Looks like it's in a bull flag, man. Pretty high and tight flag here. Kind of looks like a cup and handle, right? See the cup? Four-hour kind of coiling here. Daily overbought. 2 days overbought. Weekly is not overbought, but could pull back a little bit. what I was saying before. Next couple days, we could just get a nice reset. That's all. A lot of these assets are oversold. All right. Unless something drastic happens with the dollar and it just starts getting wrecked, like, I don't know, man. Like, weekly long, dude, printed on the dollar. Critical spot right now for the dollar. We are right at a daily resistance on the dollar, okay? But it's in a breakout. Remember, it's in a breakout. But we are at resistance. So if we don't break out right away and we get this retest, like I think we might get a retest, like we might pull back to this 103 area here and then go. On that retest, we could see Bitcoin pump up a little bit. Get out of those oversold territories, reset oscillators, and then down some more. All right, guys. Sorry I don't have better news for us tonight, but just got to keep it real. Watch the levels. Pay attention to oscillators. Watch for the retest. If Bitcoin does retest, it should retest before going lower. And if by some miracle Bitcoin can get back above 27.4K and hold above there, we have a different conversation to have, okay? But for right now, that's what we're looking for. And that's the short-term TA analysis here on Bitcoin. And the longer-term analysis we gave the downside targets if we do achieve a retest and a rejection, as I do. When did YouTube add commercials to live stream? I don't know. I guess they they want to extract some money out of my channel that gets 4 viewers on a stream. I don't know. I will say, man, DYDX is looking pretty strong. This coin is really strong coin, man. This thing is just looking really bullish. Look what it's doing, man. Look at the RSI. Look what it's doing down here. A lot of these coins are not doing this type of stuff, all right? So there's a couple assets in crypto land right now that are actually looking pretty good. This is one of them. Blue Zell's another one. This one's just running. So there are very few assets that are doing anything conducive to produce any sort of nice gains. Mover looks absolutely destroyed. That sucks. Maybe one day this thing will do something good. Man, wrecked. Sad. Sad story there. Nice, dude. We did start to print these liquidation things here on Bitcoin, but if you break a trend line like that, it's pretty grim. Cool. Thank you so much for joining, guys, and hopefully this was an informative stream and you got some value out of it. The dollar is coming back right now a little bit. Nothing really crazy. We'll know more information tomorrow when the market's open. Let's take a look at futures real fast before we go. So futures are basically flat. NASDAQ is also flat. I can't really see anything conducive happening right now in these markets. 2-day short signals in. Not good. Again, 2-day short signals on the NASDAQ, rising wedge type stuff happening. It's back tested 786. NASDAQ probably pulls back to 14,000 area. Looks pretty bad. Looks pretty bad right now. Bitcoin dominance coming down-ish. ETH BTC, you know, riding below the 200-week moving average, but above the 50-week. So, yeah, it has room to come down, man. ETH can come down to 0.05 area at some point. Looks like it's going to do that. You're looking for a break of 8.02, all right? For upside. For downside, we're pretty close to really breaking out of this pennant. So holding the ranges here. All right, folks. Well, appreciate you guys' support. Catch you guys next week. See what the price action brings this week. Doesn't look very good. Indices probably come further down, bringing the rest of the markets down. We'll see. Maybe we get some sort of relief bounce for these assets next couple days. That's all I can really say, right? Oversold oscillators, daily 2-day charts, and momentum looking like it wants to swing back up, but may not because longer term time frames are pointing down. So we'll see how it goes. All right. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.